All right, guys. So for today's activities, we finally got the stupid battery put in the Silverado. And yeah, so this is the remnants of what's left to be done. Silverado's outside there. This is the battery that was borrowed out of the Chevelle. These are the metric tools that were needed to change said battery, and I've isolated all my metric tools down to one toolbox. How about that, huh? That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I thought so too. But hey, a little bit on shop safety. Cleaning up underneath the hood and everything, the battery and everything. I had my paper towels and some rags. And I was doing a few other things and just wiping stuff down and, putting different stuff together, like this, and just leaving them like that. It's not cool. So, these will follow me out the door. And, I just, what I do is, I have a spot. I have a crock pot, an old crock pot, and I just throw them in there, and then I let them dry out because, some of the stuff that we use, for cleaning, whatever, I don't know what the hell's in that stuff, and I don't even know that they know what the hell's in that stuff. So, but anyways, so the battery's in. There's that. Oh, and finally, the stupid jack got put into the guitar, the bass. Finally, down there. It wasn't a big deal. It was just that, I had to do. It was a soldering thing. I had to get the soldering gun out. Set everything up here. Pull everything off again, which, it's just like building a hot rod. I mean, you put it together, you take it apart. You put it together, you take it apart until you get it right. And so I'm very, very, I'm very pleased with it. Once again, I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully, one of these days. It makes noise. And so eventually somebody would come over and show me how to play the damn thing. And I'll finish up. I got, this is the thing that clips on the whatever over here that the battery's always dead on, the tuner. And I want to get one that's, that goes down there with the foot pedals. And, Christmas coming up, so maybe. So, yeah, back to these rags. So, okay. Oh, so the rear window for the Chevelle. There's the rags. Check that out. I know it's kind of got some little BBs in there, and I don't know if they'll go away. I hope they do. But boy, it's dark, huh? I mean, this is the second time I've ever done this. I did Jeff's truck way back in the day, but we didn't know what we were doing. It was just kind of like peel and stick back then. But this one, this is high-end stuff right here. This is, you don't get no better than this stuff, I reckon. So hopefully with the heater, it'll get some of these bubbles to come out. Well, I don't know. I redid it twice, and man, that glue that it leaves behind, it's a mess. So that's that. I'm glad it's done. I had to move it because I had a perfect storage spot for that, and it was it was behind these shelves right here, and I had all these drawer slides. I was a cabinet guy, so I had all these, and so I decided to mount all of my baskets, and that glass was behind there, and so it needed to be relocated, installed. So it kind of builds a fire under you, you got to keep going, and it goes right here. So yeah, if the car was painted, I could just set it right in there, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we're at. The wet sanding has been a spray bottle and just hand sanding, and I just squeegee the water off, and it goes in the gutter. And then at the end of the day, I just cleaned it up. Trying not to just trash the whole shop, What else? Gosh, I think that's pretty much it for the day. A couple of milestones, I think the guitar and the battery, simple things, but I put them off. The soldering on the guitar in the summer is so freaking hot, and my smoke cooler's right there, blah, blah, blah. You got the wind, you got everything else. It didn't work. So now, perfect time. It worked, okay? And the same thing with this. Window tint, you've got it, because there's a process, and you can't have wind flopping around. So, and i.e. that's the whole why I've been trying to keep the whole shop clean, because I don't want those little pebbles back there to be dirt. So I did this one time before, and this is my second go around, and I was not happy. And I said, nope, I'm not going to let it set. So I ripped it all apart, and I realized how thick the glue is on that product. And so I wiped it all down with alcohol. And so that made me catch a few more imperfections. You got to remember, this is the back glass out of a 1966 Chevelle. This is probably only the second time or third time it's ever been cleaned. So, yeah. So I'll keep on keeping on until I get it right. What else are you going to do? I guess I could order new glass, which would probably be the smart thing to do. But no, I'm kind of stubborn this way. And true story, when I moved out here and I had this car on a trailer on my car hauler, this glass was just sitting in the back. And my dad was following me in one of those, like a Good Times van. You camp in it, and shaggin' wagon, or whatever you want to call it. And then that rear window blew out because I'd taken all the trim off because I was in the process of, doing, I've been working on this car since I was 15. And so I had taken the back trim off to do something. I lived in Louisiana, believe it or not, and it might have, and these cars by design, this is the catch pocket for leaks and everything. And the trunk of this thing was my apartment. Basically, everything I owned was back there, so it had to stay dry. So I had taken everything off, for that. So we've been on the road for hours, and somewhere in the middle of Texas, that glass went boom, and it was on the trunk, and it was right down the trunk, and we had 2A radios. I don't think we had the CBs. We might have had CBs, but my dad was trying to figure out to tell me to pull over your rear window, just and he couldn't do it. But that glass fell out, was right down the trunk, vibrated on the trunk for I don't know however many miles, and then by the time he got a hold of me, I'd pulled over, and when I slowed down, I guess the aerodynamics or whatever, it lifted the glass up, and the glass right on the frickin' freeway. But luckily my dad was behind, and he saw it, and it hit the freeway, and it did what glass would do, and it's some pretty tough. If it can do that, I mean, come on, So we're gonna keep it, So all right. So I think I blabbered on enough about that, and Max over here, he's still got a secret project going on, but he's so proud to show that he voted. Huh? How about that? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, making America great again. Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll catch you guys on the next one, and you gals later. Bye.